Hi there, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my aim and my goal for this year, for this channel, and what I've got planned for the year and what I'm going to be doing. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing I've got planned is obviously the workshop down here. So I've got to, like that model up there, I've got to remove some more of my RC stuff, and the wall behind me, this wall right here, is going to be this is going to be like where all my woodworking tools are going to go. And what I've got planned for that is I'm going to do like a wooden sort of like maybe like a cleat system or something like that, so I can hang up all my tools on this wall. Another thing I want to do is dust collection. So I want to have on all of my machines, like I've got my CNC over here, I want to have a good dust collection system on the CNC, because at the minute I have one and it sort of works, it doesn't. It needs looking at, it needs looking into. That's going to be one of the things I want to get done this year. I've got some machines over here. I've got the table saw, chop saw, which works great. I've got some modifications what I want to do to that. I've got the bandsaw, which needs sorting out, so that's going to be another thing that needs to be done. And then again, for the dust collection, I want to maybe have dust collection underneath the table down there, and maybe some pipes going up and running across to this side. If we go around here slowly, this side over here where I've got my drill press. And I've thought about having maybe a lathe here as well, so I'm gonna need dust collection on this side. So yeah, that's one of the main goals. Main goal is going to be to get the workshop in a state where I can do woodwork and I can build this, which I teased you last week. What's in here? Let's take a look. Okay, so in here are some plans for a wooden clock. Now these are really old plans, and like I say, they were sold with a bandsaw. So you would buy a bandsaw from this company called Burgess, I'm not sure, and they would give you these plans with their bandsaw. So they are 6 sheets, and it's very extensive. There's a lot to do. There's all different types of woodworking involved, from working on the bandsaw to working with a little bit of metal work, loads of stuff to be done. All different gears you can see here that need to be cut out. My plan as well is to use the CNC to cut the gears, just to get the precision that I want. This is the clock face, the sort of the frame of where it's going to be. So all the parts are mounted to this, and obviously this can be changed and designed as whatever I want it to, as long as I keep these holes where they all need to be. But my plan is to digitalize all of these plans. So I'm going to put them all into a program called Fusion 360 on the computer, where I can then use that program to control my CNC to cut out some of the parts. I'm not quite sure what materials I'm going to be using for it, but I imagine it's going to be maybe like a type of plywood for the gears, because I don't want the teeth to be brittle. And if I had, like, for example, here are the teeth, if I have the grain going this way, then it's going to make brittle teeth along this edge here. So I'm going to have to use some sort of a plywood. I might do a plywood maybe with a veneer on top to give it a nice look. It's all I've got at the minute are these plans. That's all I've got. I've not got a plan on how I'm going to do it, anything like that. All I've got is these plans and a goal, and that is the main thing that I need, I think, for this year. Okay, so yeah, as you can imagine, there's a lot of work needs to be done there. There's even going to be some tools that I'm going to have to make to be able to do this with a certain amount of precision, to align the gears up and stuff like that. So there's also going to be videos on making tools, making jigs, and all sorts of stuff like that. But yeah, that is basically my goal for this year. So I want this to be sort of a woodworking area where I can do woodwork, and I want to build this clock. That is the main goal for this year. Obviously this clock is going to be quite a big project, so it's going to involve quite a few videos. It will be a video series that I'll do, and there's going to be a load more videos coming, working up to that, doing different projects and all sorts of stuff that needs to be done. And speaking of projects, next week's video is going to be my first sort of woodworking video, sort of working video, where I'm going to be actually building something. I'm going to be working on these guys here, and they are the tables for the bed that I made a couple of weeks back. So I'm going to be finishing them off, sanding them, getting them all ready and whatnot, and putting them on the bed. And I'll also show you the bed on the AutoCAD and whatnot, and how I built it, walk you through it a little bit. I'm not going to be able to actually show you how I built the bed because it's already made and I didn't film it, but I can walk you through it on the computer on how I did it. And then yeah, after that we're just going to onwards and upwards. The first projects that are going to be on the channel are going to be tools based, so they're going to be getting this wall finished with all the tools, getting the bandsaw up and running, all the different things like that. They're going to be first, and then I'm going to work on to building things, more projects and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon on my channel. If you've got questions, then drop them in the comment section below and I'll catch you later.